Russian forces have escalated their offensive across multiple fronts in Ukraine, launching intensive assaults in the Donetsk, Kharkiv, and Zaporizhzhia regions, leading to fierce battles and tactical shifts along the sprawling front line. In the eastern Donetsk region, the city of Pokrovsk has become the epicenter of one of the most ferocious Russian pushes in months. Moscow's troops have reportedly entered the city, engaging in intense street-by-street fighting as they attempt to solidify their biggest territorial gain in the region in nearly a year. Ukrainian military officials have described the situation as difficult, with President Volodymyr Zelensky acknowledging the intensity of the Russian attacks, which are being aided by deteriorating weather conditions like dense fog that hamper Ukrainian drone reconnaissance. Despite the immense pressure and claims from Russian sources of significant advances, Ukrainian forces maintain that they are holding their positions and continue to inflict heavy losses on the attackers. Commander-in-Chief Oleksandr Syrskyi stated that while the situation is tense, Ukrainian units are actively defending and destroying Russian forces on the approach to the city. The battle for Pokrovsk, a critical road and rail hub, is seen as a key contest that could reshape the front lines in eastern Ukraine, with Russia concentrating a significant number of troops to break through Ukrainian defenses. In the northeastern Kharkiv region, the strategic city of Kupiansk is another focal point of intense conflict. Russian troops have been pressing an offensive to capture the city, which serves as a vital logistic and supply hub. Reports indicate that Russian forces have made advances on the eastern edges of Kupiansk, claiming control over industrial zones and railway facilities. The fighting has been characterized as a grueling urban battle, with Russian assault detachments attempting to push deeper into the city. Ukrainian commanders have acknowledged the complexity of the situation, with logistics being a significant challenge for both sides due to the prevalence of drones and constant shelling. Despite Russian claims of controlling large portions of the city, Ukrainian officials assert that their forces are holding the defense, repelling attacks, and preventing the establishment of new Russian positions. The battle for Kupiansk is critical, as its capture would allow Russian forces to threaten Ukrainian supply lines across the eastern front and potentially open a path for a deeper advance into the Kharkiv region. Across the wider conflict zone, Russia has employed a barrage of drone and missile strikes targeting various regions. In the south, the Zaporizhzhia front has sent a significant increase in Russian attacks, with Ukrainian military commander Oleksandr Syrskyi reporting that Moscow's force overran 3 settlements, aided by dense fog that allowed them to infiltrate Ukrainian positions. Governor Ivan Fedorov of the Zaporizhzhia region noted that Russian forces launched hundreds of attacks in a single day, highlighting the escalating pressure on Ukraine's defense line. Elsewhere, drone attacks have been reported in the Dnipropetrovsk and Kherson region, resulting in civilian casualties and damage to infrastructure. In response to alleged Ukrainian action, Russia claimed to have conducted retaliatory strikes, including a Kinzhal missile attack on what it identified as Ukraine's main electronic intelligence center in Brovary, near Kyiv, and another major strike on the Starokostiantiniv airbase in the Khmelnytsky region, an airfield Russia has persistently targeted. These long-range strikes are part of Moscow's broader strategy to degrade Ukrainian military capabilities and infrastructure far from the immediate front lines. The international dimension of the conflict continues to evolve, with Moscow directing sharp accusations toward the United Kingdom. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has claimed that Britain is deeply involved in what he terms terrorist attack carried out by Ukraine against Russia. These allegations followed reports from Russia's Federal Security Service (FSB) that it had thwarted a plot allegedly involving Ukrainian and British intelligence to hijack a Russian MiG-31 fighter jet. Lavrov asserted that Ukraine would be helpless without British support, signaling Moscow's view of London as an active participant in the conflict. Meanwhile, foreign national continues to be drawn into the fighting on both sides. Reports have emerged of mercenaries from various countries, including Madagascar, the UK, France, and the US, joining specialized Ukrainian drone units. Conversely, Moscow-backed authorities in occupied Ukrainian territories have handed down lengthy prison sentences to foreign fighters, including 2 Colombians captured while fighting for Ukraine, labeling them as mercenaries. Ukraine has also accused Russia of deceptively recruiting thousands of foreign nationals, particularly from African and Asian countries, to bolster its force, often sending them into high-risk meat assault with little training. If you haven't made it this far, congratulations. You have unlocked the truth. I want to ask you a quick question though. Russia has declared its massive strikes on Ukraine, including the obliteration of the intelligence center and the alleged F-16 airbase, as a necessary retaliation for the foiled UK-Ukraine plot to steal a MiG-31, a provocation Russia claims crossed all red lines. Do you believe this alleged hijacking plot was a genuine red line provocation that justifies such a widespread and powerful wave of immediate retaliatory attacks against civilian and military infrastructure across multiple Ukraine regions? And why? Join the debate. We want to hear your insightful opinion on where this is all heading in our community. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Like the video, hit the notification bell, and most importantly, subscribe. And one more thing. You might have noticed my channel doesn't feature typical video clips. This is a deliberate choice to ensure the long-term health of this channel. Navigating YouTube's copyright systems can be incredibly complex and time-consuming. To avoid the risk of strikes, warning, and potential account termination, I have made the strategic decision to avoid the risk of copyrights, strikes, warning, and potential account termination. I have made the strategic decision to create original content that doesn't rely on third-party video clips material. I understand this approach may mean slow growth, but my priority is building a sustainable and reliable platform for high-quality reporting without copyright issues. Thank you for your understanding and support. I'll see you guys in the next one.